Hi, I'm Professor Mario Horta at Submit You Jiu-Jitsu. This is a 170-pound champ, Josh Augustine, Sparta champ, and today we're here to show you a couple of ground and pound moves and using some jiu-jitsu in the cage so that you can kind of combine both of them together and have a successful fight. So I hope you enjoy. One of the techniques that I do when I start to get into the guard position and I want to start working ground and pound is fighters will typically come up and grab my head so that I can't, so they want to try to break my posture so I don't have the leverage to punch from a good base. So Josh is going to reach up here. What I'll do is I'll press against his belly here and I'll start to create some space and I'll headbutt his stomach and pop out of that. And it will slide my head out by using some negative energy. So once again, I'll be here, I'm going to pull up, and then it slides right off the top, especially if you're sweaty in the fight. It works pretty well. Once I've done that, I'm going to take some of the boxing commissioners don't allow amateurs to use elbows, so I'm going to show a technique that you can use if you're an amateur and then if you're a pro. If you're a pro, what I recommend is that you use an elbow straight to the thigh here, and here, boom, and then you'll start to break the guard and tear up the thighs that way. If not, you're an amateur, once I've broken that head posture, I'm going to take my fist, and the floating rib and the liver is right here, so I'm going to come across here, and I'm going to hit here, and then strike, strike, hit, strike, strike. And by coming across here, almost like a karate chop, you're actually taking the liver, and it can be pretty damaging on the stomach. Once I've done that and I've gotten the fighter's mind off of what positioning I'm going to hit in jiu-jitsu, I'm going to dig my elbows into the thighs. I'm going to place my foot out right here. I place it out far because I want to set the fighter up. If he's good at jiu-jitsu, he's probably going to reach to the outside. If he's not, he's a stand-up fighter, he's going to reach to the inside. If he reaches to the inside, I'm just going to grab here, I'm going to pull it up, and I'm going to sit down on it like this. Okay? And I want to put all my weight. There's a couple of sweeps that you can do from this position, so I want to make sure that I have all my weight here. If he grabs to the outside, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to can opener him, and I'm going to tilt all my body weight onto my two elbows here, and then I'm going to shin press him right here. So I've got all my weight right on his wrist, so he can't get it out. Now from here, what I'm going to do is I'm going to come back and I'm going to cock back to hit him here. A lot of times, when I come back to hit, they'll bicep tie me or they'll block me with their arm here. So if I get a couple shots in here and his knee comes up to block this, I'm going to dig my elbow in and I'm going to set my knee right here. I'm going to come in, I'm going to hit to the gut a couple times, then to the face, to the gut, to the face. And then if he's blocking his face right here, I always want to try to hit around the rib area to get his elbow to lower so that I can go to the face. Once I'm done with that flurry, I'm going to take my right hand, I'm going to hook it around his neck here, and I'm going to pinch. Or I can grab it here, whatever your preference is. I'm going to drive my shoulder weight in, I'm going to plant with my right foot, and I'm going to hook with my left hand C-grip here, and then I'm going to switch hip, pop. As I push this down, you'll see his leg kind of acts like a bow and arrow. When I push it in, I'm going to grab it, and I'm going to pull it really hard towards the side. So once again, it's here, I'm going to go here, boom, over. And then when I really throw his leg hard, his arm ends up coming up with it, and then I trap it down here, blocking that. I'm going to reach with my right hand, I'm going to stack him up inside of here. I'm going to pinch my knees together inside of here, like this. As I'm doing this, I'm going to be setting him up for the triangle. So a lot of times, I'll start to punch him, I'll hammer fist him in here. As he goes up to try to block these punches, I'll take my hands, I'll scoop up under here, I sit straight back, and then I'll pinch my legs right here. I'm pinching as hard as I can. A lot of times, he'll block there, I can still be hitting like this. Now, if he starts to buck and he takes me up, I'm going to use that as a plant. I'm going to hook back. That's when I'm going to bite and try to go to my triangle position from top mount. If not, and I'm staying here and I'm hitting him here and he doesn't buck, a lot of times what I'll do is as soon as he lets go here from me hitting him, like this, he goes to block up, I'll take my left hand, I'll hook it under here, I'll pinch my other arm or my other knee around and touch my other knee, almost collapsing it here. I'll plant this hand and then I'll put my hips in so that I can get the arm lock. So those are a couple positions that you can do that hopefully will help you with your ground and pound and using jiu-jitsu in the cage. So once again, I'm Professor Mario Horta with Submit You Jiu-Jitsu. This is 170-pound Sparta champ, Josh Augustine. I hope you enjoy. Thank you.